Hey everyone, welcome to another realistic what I eat slash what I kind of do during a work week while living at home with my parents. I'm sure, as we all know, as we're getting through this pandemic, through Miss Little Rona, I've gone closer to home with my parents to just get through this time period together. You're definitely gonna notice that I wear almost the same thing every day, but hey, where am I really going anyways? People are only seeing my head on Zoom, and that's pretty much it.
It hurts! Oh, my elbow is locked. Excuse me, ma'am.
And just trying to get through this pandemic, I hang out a lot with my cats and try to spice up my life a little bit doing this Caroline Gervin challenge, and man, it's tough. During the first lockdown, I was so self-conscious about overeating and the lack of movement I'm getting in my everyday life. So I decided that this time around, I want to apply a little bit more structure to my workouts and actually schedule it in and make sure I commit to them. But overall, I want to just live life a little bit more freely and not so stressed out about how many calories I'm eating, how many carbs I'm eating, and just ultimately honoring and listening to my body and having what I want without associating guilt. We always leave some food outside for some of the outdoor cats. Arugula, do you want to go? Do you want some food? I am human and I'm still a work in progress, especially around staying attuned and mindful with my body, especially around how it feels when I fuel it with certain food versus another. I used to always stress out so much about going home because I was always worried about how I won't be able to track my macros properly, because I don't know about you, but my mom loves just making sure that you're full, you're satiated. You cannot go in her kitchen and make any food because she wants to make it for you and you have to eat what she wants you to eat essentially. Good morning. I genuinely don't believe you should cut out any food groups because you know you're always going to end up failing and end up feeling guilty at binging at the end. I believe it's important to enjoy everything in moderation, and that's what I do, especially when I'm at home when I can't control generally what I'm eating or putting into my body. I definitely do believe there can be too much of a good thing or too much or an abundance of one thing. So being balanced is something I believe is very important to strive towards. But hey, maybe that's just the Libra in me. I realize as I'm going through this video that I really do eat very similar things day in and day out. A lot of soups, a lot of Asian veggies. The green things that you're generally seeing are napa or Chinese cabbage. And for a lot of these breakfasts you're seeing here in the air fryer, they're miangao. It's like a kind of similar to a sticky rice cake situation.
Ha!
And I love the days that I get to get some takeout too, because it supports local businesses and it just brings a little bit of variety and joy because takeout is nice to get every once in a while. And I know during this time, the days and weeks feel like they're blending together a little bit. So what I try to do is make some food with my mom from time to time too. And we're trying out this Korean chef's samjang recipe, which is like a dip to go along with Korean barbecue. And we made a bit too much, but we can store it for later. But this is ultimately such a great way to round out the end of a work week and have a nice way to transition into the weekend.